Beth Harrison with Dallas Native Voice, and I'm sitting here with Jason Dixon with Integrity Mortgage, and I have a question of the hour for you. We ought to do this, throw this out here. I'm just going to throw a question at you. All right, FHA versus a conventional loan. Why would I do one over another? Give me the pros and cons.
To both.
Yes.
Okay, so let me set it up to say conventional. If you qualify for a conventional loan, whether that's 5% down, they also have a 3% down.
Okay.
To compete with FHA 3.5%.
Okay.
Conventional loans are cheaper.
Right.
Okay. Conventional loans can have mortgage insurance, but that mortgage insurance can drop off.
Right.
That's
really important.
When you get to that equity point of 20%, that's key. So now let's compare that to FHA. Why would someone go FHA over conventional? Well, because they don't qualify for conventional, typically. So
is there a break there in a credit score? How does that work?
It depends. I would say, general rule of thumb, if you're below 660 on a FICO credit score, FHA might be the easier route where you don't have bumps and bruises getting underwritten and approved if you can be approved for conventional.
Right, and FHA was created to begin with to allow more people to get into home ownership.
That's right.
Not to put them in debt, not to make things harder for them, but for so many people, you're already paying substantial rent, which could easily convert into a mortgage for a home.
That's right.
And so that was the goal of FHA to start with. And so it's 3.5% down for an FHA loan.
Minimum.
But you're telling me if my credit score was good enough, I could do a conventional loan and put 3% down.
That's right. And there's another caveat, because there's two types of conventional 3% down. One is just the standard 3% down. Your MI, it's a little bit higher because the coverage it's a higher coverage amount.
Right.
So that's a downside, but it can come off. While FHA, your MI stays there forever until you refinance out of it.
And MI and PI, it's mortgage insurance premium or private mortgage insurance. The private mortgage insurance is on a conventional loan. MIP is what we call it, is on a FHA loan. And that extra payment, sometimes hundreds, $200 added to the payment, goes for forever. So if you keep that loan for 30 years, you're making that additional payment for forever. Right. Whereas once you do a conventional loan, either the appreciation has gone up on your home, your payments have come down, and there's a 20% gap there. You're able to get rid of PMI, and it's after the first year, isn't it?
Yes, I mean after the first year, and for example, in our market, homes are appreciating so quickly.
Exactly.
I mean, mortgage insurance is falling off for people with conventional loans with MI within a year to 3 years. It's unbelievable.
Well, and some of our clients are getting appraisals that are higher than their sales price. So they bought the house at $300,000, but it appraised for $310,000. They already have some built-in equity there just to start with, which is great. And so getting it into that 20 percentile in the year, it's not an impossible feat.
That's right. Well, and I don't want to demonize FHA because it's a great loan product.
It is a great loan product.
If you have bumps and bruises on your credit, the rates are phenomenal. You just have that mortgage insurance premium. That's high, it's expensive. But if it's your best option, it is what it is, and it's better than renting.
Right, and eventually you can refinance that loan, turn it into a conventional loan, and thereby getting rid of MIP then. So there's ways to get around it, but if you can start off the process with a conventional loan, I just think it's always a better move for our clients. So.
Agreed. Well, a lot of lenders, they'll push FHA because unfortunately some lenders are paid more by originating FHA mortgages over conventional. So you want to make sure you're working with a lender that's going to explain to you the differences and give you the option to let you know, do I qualify for both, and why would you prefer or suggest professionally that I go with FHA over conventional, or vice versa.
That's interesting. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. Well, thanks for listening. If you want any more information about this, you can go to our website at dallasnative.com or to any social media. We go where you go. And thanks so much.